Hello, in this video I'll explain how to use StypeKit. We're going to use human crane here, which is manufactured by Stype, but everything that you see can also be done when StypeKit is mounted on some industry standard cranes like Stanton Jimmy Jeep or on some telescopic crane. This cool feature is called automatic aiming. The remote camera head automatically tracks the object that you're shooting. If you would like to change the target mid-scene, for example from me to this chair, you would simply press a preset memory button, which is programmed to track this chair, and the moving head will follow. During the automatic movement of the remote head, you still have full control over the joystick, so you can manually adjust the aiming position and also control zoom and focus. Given that StypeKit precisely tracks the position of the crane using mechanical encoders, this same data can also be used to achieve augmented reality effects. With the help of auto-aiming, working with tracked 3D augmented reality graphics becomes a much easier task. Of course, not only camera position and orientation is tracked, but also zoom and focus. Now let me show you something very cool. I'm going to show you two different shots. First one, where I'm framed to be exactly in the center of a frame, like in this shot. The system is pre-programmed that way. However, this is not what you always want to do. Sometimes you want to keep your talent on a side of a shot to show something else. For example, here we want to show a tornado as well, so let's turn on the offsets. So we can pre-program the offsets to the aiming position, so that, for example, in this shot we'll show that in a start and at the end of the shot we'll also be showing a tornado. While in the mid shot the system transitions to me, being in the center, and now as the camera moves away, it will again show us the tornado. During this complete shot, there was no user intervention, no one touched the joystick, but all of this was pre-programmed. And now let's go to Stype Factory to see how all this works. The crane operator can create an aiming point in two ways. For example, an aiming point can be created simply by adjusting the focus to make the object sharp and then long pressing the memory button.
After this is done, the operator can swing the arm and the camera head will track the memorized location. Another way to store an aiming point is to point the camera to the same location from two different angles. After this is done, the system will calculate the intersection point between the two lines and store it as the aiming point. While the camera tracks the memorized target automatically, the operator is able to use the joystick if needed. Offsets are a feature that allows you to program camera head corrections based on the pan position of the crane arm. Once the crane arm reaches a certain pan angle, the offset will gradually apply. This can be highly useful if you have multiple elements in your shot that you want to interchange as the main focus, or even as the thing to avoid. You can store up to 10 different targets because there are 10 memory buttons on the console. Once the points are stored, the operator can select a desired aiming point during the shot to make a seamless transition. With StypeKit's autofocus feature, the target will always stay sharp regardless of the camera's position, even at the closest point to the target. The head movements are recordable and storable, up to 10 presets. Controls include zoom, focus, and iris.
Storing head movements becomes especially useful when using our faraway head mounted on a tripod. This allows you to position the head in hard-to-reach spots and enables your cameraman to control the head remotely, either via joystick or by playing back the pre-recorded shot.
StypeKit's crane comes with an additional option of a third axis for your camera, allowing for rolling motions.
Sometimes our clients ask, can we use StypeKit in combination with your other products, such as RedSpy or Follower? Yes, of course this is possible, because each system provides tracking data. By letting you make on-the-fly corrections doing autofocus, this kit offers you a way to increase the creativity of your shots, while also saving time. And if you're filming with a crew, it saves money.
Let's demonstrate another practical example of applying the offset feature, particularly when we want to avoid something in the frame. In the first scenario, as the camera moves away from the talent, a park shelter with a green roof appears on the left side of the screen. In the second scenario, we aim to avoid capturing the park shelter in the frame, so we pre-program the offset to ensure that the park shelter is excluded as the camera moves away from the talent.
The advantages of a mechanical tracking system over alternatives such as markers or witness cameras are ease of use, ease of setup, and the ability to work on any location without having to accommodate the terrain. The kit itself comes with a main console, advanced joystick control, zoom and focus handle, encoders for the arm, pan and tilt servo motors, zoom and focus control.